Have you ever imagined a place where the noise of modern life simply disappears, where the constant hum of engines and the rush of traffic are replaced by a gentle, soothing silence? Imagine stepping into a world that feels untouched by time, where the air is fresh and every breath feels like a small escape from the chaos of the everyday. Picture a town with no cars, just tranquil waterways winding past charming houses. Here, the streets are replaced by canals, and the only way to get around is by boat, bicycle, or on foot. The pace of life slows, inviting you to notice the little things, the way sunlight dances on the water, or how flowers spill over garden fences. The only sounds are the gentle splash of water and birdsong in the trees. You might hear the soft laughter of neighbors greeting each other, or the distant creak of a wooden bridge as someone crosses. It's a symphony of peace, a soundtrack that soothes the soul. This isn't a fantasy. It's a real place inviting you to slow down and reconnect with what matters. Here, time seems to stretch, giving you space to breathe, to think, and to truly be present. It's a gentle reminder of how life can be when we let go of hurry. Here, nature and community blend seamlessly. Every corner a postcard come to life. Gardens burst with color and neighbors gather by the water's edge to share stories. The village feels like a living painting, where every detail is lovingly cared for. It's a living fairy tale, a car-free paradise where the journey is as magical as the destination. Each bridge you cross and every path you wander reveals a new story, a new perspective on what it means to live in harmony with your surroundings. Our adventure is about more than sightseeing. It's about feeling a different way of life. It's about immersing yourself in a place where people value connection, where every encounter is genuine, and where the simple act of walking along a canal becomes a memory to cherish. How do people live here? How do children get to school? The answers reveal a story of ingenuity and harmony with nature. Boats become school buses and bicycles are the main mode of transport. Daily routines are shaped by the rhythm of the water and the changing seasons. This is a real village, not just a tourist spot, where people lead extraordinary lives in extraordinary ways. Their traditions are alive, their sense of community strong, and their connection to the land and water is woven into every aspect of daily life. So, come along as we explore this remarkable world without wheels. Let's leave behind the ordinary and step into a place where wonder is part of every day. We'll drift along quiet canals, cross wooden bridges, and meet the people who call this place home. Each encounter will reveal a new layer of this enchanting village and perhaps inspire us to dream of a different way to live. Let's begin our adventure into this breathtakingly unique town, where every moment feels like stepping into a dream. Welcome to Geethorn, the Venice of the North, a place where time seems to slow down and every corner feels like a scene from a storybook. Tucked away in the heart of the Netherlands, Geethorn is a hidden gem that offers a peaceful escape from the bustle of modern life. Unlike the grandeur and crowds of Venice, Geethorn is intimate and rustic, surrounded by lush wetlands, tranquil lakes, and endless stretches of reeds that sway gently in the breeze. Its defining feature? A charming network of peaceful canals with over 170 wooden bridges arching gracefully over the water, connecting the village's homes and gardens. Here, cars are replaced by whisper-quiet electric boats and bicycles, making every journey through the village a gentle adventure. Each house sits on its own little island, framed by vibrant gardens bursting with color and connected to the world by a small wooden bridge or a private dock. The village's history is as unique as its landscape, founded by fugitives in the 1200s who sought refuge in this remote, marshy land. Over centuries, peat digging shaped the land, carving out the waterways and lakes that now define Geethorn's enchanting scenery. The name Geethorn itself comes from the goat horns discovered in the marshes by early settlers, a quirky reminder of the village's humble beginnings. Walking along the narrow footpaths or gliding down the canals, you feel as if you've stepped back in time, yet the village is alive with the warmth and friendliness of its people. The absence of cars brings a rare sense of peace and safety. Children play freely by the water's edge, and families cycle together without worry. Neighbors greet each other from across the water, sharing stories and laughter as boats drift by, creating a true sense of community. Nature isn't just a backdrop here, it's woven into daily life, from ducks gliding along the canals to locals tending their gardens with pride. Geethorn's blend of rich history, breathtaking nature, and close-knit community makes it a must-see for anyone seeking something truly special and authentic. It's a place where the past and present flow together seamlessly, creating a world unlike any other, a living postcard that invites you to linger. Here, the simple joys of life, like sharing a picnic by the water or sipping coffee at a canal-side cafe, take center stage, reminding us to slow down and savor the moment. And that's what makes Githorn unforgettable. A magical village where every day feels like a gentle adventure and every visitor leaves with memories to cherish. How does a village work without roads? In Githorn, life flows by water. Residents glide through canals in traditional punters or quiet electric whisper boats. Even the postman delivers mail by boat, adding to the village's timeless charm. Visitors can rent boats or join guided cruises, discovering hidden corners at their own pace. On land, footpaths and cycle lanes wind over wooden bridges, perfect for exploring on foot or by bike. Daily life adapts, groceries and even furniture are delivered by boat, and emergency services use special watercraft. This reliance on water fosters a strong sense of community and cooperation. Neighbors help each other, sharing the rhythms of canal life. Githorn is a living example of how a community can thrive in harmony with its environment. Here, innovation and tradition go hand in hand. It's a lifestyle that's both practical and poetic. To truly understand Githorn, you must first know its roots. Roots that were shaped and defined by centuries of hard, relentless peat digging. This quiet village, now famous for its tranquil canals, owes its very existence to the back-breaking labor of those early workers. Peat was once the region's lifeblood, dug from the earth and carefully dried on narrow strips of land. It was more than just fuel, it was the foundation of the local economy, warming homes and powering daily life for generations. Over time, the deep trenches left behind by peat extraction gradually filled with water, transforming the landscape. These flooded ditches became the winding canals and scattered islands that define Githorn today, giving the village its unique character. The work was grueling, often done in harsh weather and knee-deep mud, but it created a landscape both unique and beautiful. The marshy fields were slowly sculpted into a patchwork of waterways and green islands. Each twist and turn of the canal follows the path of old digging sites, making every part of the village distinct. No two stretches of water are quite the same, each one telling a story of the people who shaped it. Museums and historic farmhouses now preserve this legacy, offering a glimpse into the lives of early settlers. Inside you'll find tools, photographs and artifacts that speak to a time when survival depended on the land and the peat beneath it. The canals were vital for survival. Peat and goods traveled by barge, forging strong community bonds. These waterways were the lifelines of the village, connecting families and neighbors in ways roads never could. Stories of the peat diggers are passed down through generations, connecting past and present. Elders share memories and tales, ensuring that the spirit of those early workers lives on in every corner of Githorn. When you glide along the water in a silent boat, you follow the same routes as those who built this village. Each journey is a step back in time, a chance to experience the landscape as the peat diggers once did. Githorn's history isn't just remembered, it's lived every day. Locals still travel by boat, and the rhythms of daily life echo the traditions of the past. The landscape is a testament to resilience and ingenuity, a living reminder of how people and nature can shape each other over centuries. Here, history and daily life are inseparable. In Githorn, the legacy of the peat diggers endures, woven into every canal, every home, and every story told along the water's edge. The true heart of Githorn is its people, warm, welcoming, and proud of their traditions. Life here moves with the seasons and the water, from vibrant gardens to lively community events. The annual gondola tour transforms the canals into a glowing parade of decorated boats, celebrating creativity and togetherness. Local markets offer handmade crafts, while waterside cafes serve Dutch treats like pannenkoek and fresh fish. Many restaurants are family-run, adding a personal touch to every meal. Neighbors are close, just a boat ride or a stroll away, fostering a spirit of cooperation and kindness. If someone needs help, a neighbor is always there. This sense of community is the invisible thread that holds Githorn together. It's a quality of life many city dwellers long for. In Githorn, connection and tradition are cherished above all. One of Githorn's greatest gifts is its silence. Here, the absence of traffic noise reveals a natural symphony, rustling reeds, ducks, and the gentle splash of paddles. This deep quiet calms the mind and soothes the soul. Stress melts away, You walk slower, breathe deeper, and become fully present. With no cars, you wander freely, safe and unhurried. The tranquility lingers long after you leave, like a reset for the spirit. Visitors often describe it as therapy for the modern soul, a chance to disconnect and truly rest. Conversations become more meaningful, and even shared silences are special. Watching the sunset over the canals, you realize the peace here is alive with gentle sounds and soft rhythms. Githorne's quiet isn't empty, it's full of life. This is what makes a visit so deeply moving. It's an experience you carry with you. In Githorne, peace is a way of life. Imagine waking in a thatched roof cottage, greeted by a shimmering canal and a family of ducks. You sip tea in your garden, deciding whether to stroll over wooden bridges or drift along the water. Gliding in a whisper boat, you wave to locals past blooming gardens and spot a windmill in the distance. You moor at a waterside cafe, savoring lunch as the world floats by. There's no rush, just the joy of being present. As evening falls, the village glows in golden light reflections dancing on the water. You find a quiet bench, soaking in the peace as crickets and frogs serenade the night. Contentment settles in, a feeling of being truly at one with your surroundings. This is more than a holiday, it's a chance to live inside a dream. Githorne is a journey for the soul, a memory that lingers long after you leave. Leaving Githorne is bittersweet. You take with you a sense of peace and wonder. The tranquility becomes a cherished memory, a mental escape from daily stress. Githorne changes your perspective, inspiring you to seek quiet moments and notice small beauties at home. The village teaches the value of slowing down and being present. Its stories and images become a source of comfort and inspiration. When life feels overwhelming, you can revisit Githorne in your mind, a sanctuary of calm. Travel's true gift is these moments that enrich us long after the journey ends. Githorne is more than a place. It's an experience that stays with you. It plants a seed of peace and gratitude, encouraging you to find beauty wherever you are. The magic of this car-free paradise truly stays with you. I hope you've enjoyed our journey to enchanting Githorne. The world is full of hidden gems, each with its own story to tell. Travel is about connecting with places, people, and cultures, discovering the beauty that unites us all. There are countless more adventures ahead, and I invite you to join me as we explore them together. Follow along to be the first to discover new destinations, taste new foods, and meet incredible people. Thank you for sharing this moment. Your companionship means the world. Let's keep our sense of wonder alive and continue seeking beauty everywhere. Until our next adventure, travel safely, dream big, and never stop exploring.